How many of you have been thinking about going out of network, but you're a little bit scared, you're not sure what to do, and you're not sure exactly how? Well, I'm Dr. Anissa Holmes, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the exact steps that you can take to become out of network. Now, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future episodes. So recently, I've had quite a few doctors actually reach out to me and say, Anissa, I am thinking about going out of network. I'm not sure where to start, but I am really getting very frustrated now. I see that reimbursements are going down. I'm looking at the cost of inflation. Team member payroll costs are going up, and this is just not working for me anymore. The problem that most doctors are also facing, or what's going on in their head, is actually fear, right? Like, how do I have the opportunity to go out of network but not lose all of my patients? Or how do we go through this process and actually do it right? And so the first thing that I actually want you to do as you're considering going out of network is to understand how profitable you are or aren't with your PPOs. This is a very, very powerful exercise that I typically will recommend that all doctors do. And so what does that look like? That looks like going in, understanding your fixed costs, understanding your payroll, how much it actually costs you to run your business for the hour, factoring in your supplies, and that way you have the information for all of your different procedures, fillings and crowns, so that now you can have a baseline. And once you have that information, oftentimes it's like, I don't have a choice, right? I'm going in, and for every patient that I'm seeing, I'm not making anything. In fact, yesterday I worked with a doctor who had a $2 million practice, and honestly, they were burnt out. They weren't making any money. The cash flow was very, very low, and they said, we've got to make a change. And so the first thing that we looked at is really understanding. They did understand that. And so the next question is, well, now what do we do, right? And so from there, what I recommend that you do is you actually take yourself through a process to ask yourself a question. And what is that question? What do you really love to do? And what are you really, really good at? And the reason why we want to answer that question is that we have one life. And so it's really important that as we move forward, we actually start to think about this. Now, in this example, the spouse dentist, the wife dentist, she actually had an accreditation with the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry, but she was really not doing very many veneers. She really wasn't focusing on doing a lot of big cases. And so now with her making the shift to go out of network, what would happen is she would have more time and be able to put more focus to doing the dentistry that she loved. We also looked in this particular example that the practice, although both doctors could do Invisalign, they had done very, very, very few cases the last year. Why? Because they couldn't focus on training for their team for verbal skills. Why? Because they weren't focusing on creating systems. They weren't focusing on marketing. And so as you're looking at going out of network, I encourage you to look at those high dollar, high value, high enjoyable services, such as clear aligners, such as placing implants, such as doing all-on-4 or those big cases, sleep. And as you start to focus on it, you'll start to actually understand that what you're getting for those low reimbursements, it's not going to make a difference. And so really having a strategy, having a plan, reverse engineering, looking at last year's numbers is going to be the key. The third thing that you want to look at as you're going out of network is you've got to get training for your team. Oftentimes team's mindset, and perhaps even your mindset, is that our patients are going to leave us, or if insurance doesn't cover it, they're not going to get it done. But the real truth is that you don't yet have the knowledge of how to communicate, how to get patients to the emotional level that they share. Why now? Why not last year? Why is the look of their smile bothering them today? And asking those questions where the patient will connect with you so that you can serve them. And that always comes with knowledge. Learning how to communicate, creating those trackable systems, and again, working together with your entire team. And if you're looking to go out of network and you're not sure where to start, join one of our business boot camps. Inside of there, we're giving you the verbal skills, we're helping you to create strategy, and it's all done, again, within our 4-day free workshop. And as you're considering going out of network, the thing that I always say is the quicker you do it, the longer you can enjoy it. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, I look forward to seeing you in future episodes where you can learn how to grow and scale your practice so much faster. Make sure that you click the bell to be notified and subscribe. and we'll see you in the next episode.